with the after show with Christian Siriano and Meghan Trainor. Meghan's brand new album is called Treat Myself. From Project Runway, Behind the Bar, it's Brittany Allen and Marquise. All right, let's go to Jenny from Pennsylvania. Maybe we just did that. Actually, Sabrina from Seattle. Hey, Sabrina, what's your question?
Hey, Andy. Hey, Meghan. Hey, Christian. Love you guys. My question's for Christian. Christian, why did you decide to keep Brittany in the competition and use the Siriano safe for the first time this season?
I like it. She's behind me.
Tell me, Christian.
No, Brittany was, really, I think it's like men's clothes is really hard. And I think if you've never done them before, then it's like kind of not fair to, I think, to have left on that note. Right?
Yes.
And she was really a really good designer, but also, very important, she's a very respectful designer on this show, and not all of them are. And I think that that was very important for me to keep somebody who I actually think could listen to advice later on in their career.
Yeah.
Right. And someone who could grow. Were you surprised?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I owe him my firstborn child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will take it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Christy from Texas. Hey, Christy, what's your question?
Hey, Andy, my question's for Meghan.
Okay.
Since you brought your family on your honeymoon with you, were there ever any awkward moments when you and your husband wanted some sexy time?
We travel the world with my family, and their hotel room is always next to my hotel room. So we are very good at that.
Yes.
Very good at hiding and knowing what moments are special for us. Hey, Mom and Dad. Hey, Mom and Dad in the audience.
They are. I love it that they bring, I like it that you bring your parents with you all over.
They get everything.
Very sweet. Olivia from Long Beach. Hey, Olivia, what's your question?
Hi, just want to say happy early birthday to Ben.
Oh, thanks.
My question's for Christian. And Christian, I just appreciate your commitment to working with all body types. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the most stressful part of designing Rexha's BMA dress just a few hours before the show?
Oh, Bebe Rexha? That's what you said. VMAs. Oh, I don't even remember that because it was so fast.
That was like a Project Runway challenge.
No, I mean, the dress existed, but like she had no time to fit.
Got
so
it.
like we were like, I was in her hotel room, we were like, it was very fast. It's always really hard with award shows like that because you would think but when their girls are on, when you're on tour, when these girls are on tour, like they have no time actually.
Right.
So that was the challenge. But I will say we worked it all out. I don't even think she really had much underwear on, which it was even better.
Right.
No fitting issues.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing in this day and age? I'm always stunned when I have designers specifically on my radio show and people will call in and say, I want to wear your clothes, but you don't make them in my size.
Yeah.
I've had designers say on my radio show, oh, just make your clothes. I mean, I'm stunned that there aren't more fashion-forward clothing for people of all sizes.
Yeah, I know. It's very weird. I talk about this all the time because it's not that hard, and I think people get in their own way. And I mean, I can't imagine because if I didn't have clothes in a lot of sizes, I would never have dressed Oprah. I would never have dressed Beyonce. I would never have dressed Meg. Like, you have to have options. And
Right.
I think it's very strange if you don't.
But even at your shows, it was my first fashion week ever, but I saw a lot of shows, and your shows had all shapes and sizes and height.
On the runway.
On the runway.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Megan, Sarah R. wants to know, what was the story behind that press release last year for your Love Train album? This very horny press release came out.
That was a bad idea on one of my teammates.
Okay.
And I approved it for some reason.
It got attention. On the other hand, it got attention.
I think I was gone for so long writing this album that it was kind of like, uh-oh, how do we get back?
Right.
And they were like, let's splash some excitement. And I approved it and was like, that's hilarious. And then a lot of people were like, no, that's not funny. And I was like, uh-oh. So it was my first backlash moment. And I was like, ooh, we should have thought twice about that.
Lindsay B texted, Christian, when you were a contestant on the show, Instagram didn't exist. How do you think it affects the designers' experiences on the show? Do you wish it existed when you were on the show, or?
I have two opinions of it. Like, I know it's wild. Instagram does not exist. Weird. But I think in one way it's great because if you are off, earlier on in the show, or whenever you're eliminated, you can still have a business afterward because people can still find your clothes. My biggest challenge was when I left the show was that everybody wanted something but had no way to find me or get anything. I mean, even very famous people were like, I can't find your clothes. And I was like, that's a problem. And now you can send a message to anyone in the world, and that's amazing.
Wow. I want to thank Megan and Christian and Brittany and Matthews. Get Megan's album. You can download it right now. You're on the internet after all. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.